What's up, peeps? How you doing? I'm your host, Mike Pugh of the FPC Virtual channel, and for some reason my freaking makeup is dry. I don't know why, but yeah. How you doing? It's early in the morning and I'm just starting out with my studio, trying to bring things into view, get things started off. This is how I like to start off every single day. Start off early in the morning. I get up sometimes 4:30, 5 o'clock, maybe earlier than that. I'm not sure. Sometimes 5:30, 6 o'clock. Depends on how I'm feeling. If I went to sleep at a good time the night before. My lady, she chooses to work at specific time early in the morning, so that's why I also get up early. And I go to sleep early. I go to sleep around 9 o'clock or so. So yeah, this is my studio setup. I have a goal today. I'm gonna try to see if I can get my hair working in where you don't see it. See how that little blur is going within my hair? Got that little blurry stuff going on. Hold on, I still got another blemish I want to try to get right here in my nose. Here we go. And it's all about enhancing quality, right? Overall quality of your videos. Trying to make things look a little better. I need a brush. Maybe brush my hair. Things like that. So before you come up with your videos, you want to think about all this stuff, you know, prior to creating. Got a little receding hairline going on, so I want to see if I could work that out. Maybe that could help. Because the camera, actually, you can fool it a little bit, not 100%. Work this up. And I have to work on the background because the background is a little slightly off. I have a little smudge on the top. Let's see, let's go into the video capture. Go into the filter, crop. Just gonna crop a little bit of the top. And that chair, it's on the chair here. This over here. Alright, those are some clothes in the way of the camera. There we go. And everything looks good. Alright, let me do my eyebrows a little bit. Get that working in. Yeah, you know, working on your videos, your quality is really a big deal on YouTube, because if you don't work that out, it's not going to work itself out. You know what I mean? Like, you really got to do it yourself. So no one else is going to do it for you unless you pay them, because it takes a lot of time. Like, it takes time to do your hair, do your makeup. You gotta purchase stuff to make things look good. I went for a background, so what I did, my background, I removed it. I love doing that. I used a green screen to make that happen. Let's just play around with my hair a little bit. Try to flatten it. I'm not doing any editing in this video right now because I just want y'all folks, you know, just to get the natural me, the real me, as opposed to the edited version. Let's see, get that up, going on a little bit. Alright, and now we're gonna try to attempt to pull off something really awesome with the video removal. Alright, hold on a second, let's get that working there. A little bit like that. Yeah. And then get this working there. A little bit like that. That's not bad. And then pull this down. Do a little bit of this and that. I like to do this type of stuff because it makes me much more comfortable behind the camera. You know, you have to find your comfort zone prior to going into creating your videos. But if this is part of your comfort zone, if you bring people into your world, but then remove your background, it does bring some interesting things to the scene of a natural accord combined with more of the virtual. And thus, FPC Virtual is the title of, or how would you say, the name of my business, because I want to try to bring people out of the real world and into the virtual realm, so to speak. I always thought about that before I actually came up with the title of FPC Virtual. FPC stands for Flash Point Computing. That was the first business name I came up with, but I didn't have nothing else to connect to it, and I thought that was going to be not really a standout name, so I added virtual to the back of it, and luckily no one else had it, so that's how the name began. It was dedicated to people who are into online everything, but definitely people who need help with computing when I first started, and then it evolved into what it is now, which is a YouTube channel, deals with social media. I'm not like a big time name in social media, but I try to hold my own and connect with real people, and I think that's what makes social media awesome. It's when you can connect with real people and people who really do real things in the real world. The kind of people I really like to communicate to are photographers, but most definitely people who are into creating content, and creators are really what we are. I think I got this down. Let's see. That should be good. I do have some slight blemishes in the middle here that I can work out with the makeup as well. It's a little red here too, so if I want to get it all worked out, I can do that. Let's get this going a little better, and there. Now let's see this blurriness. Try to get rid of that blurriness. I do need a haircut, but hey, it's all good. I'm just gonna hold off for now because I'm still recording, right? I can go downstairs and do my own haircut. I've always been doing it since a kid. So let's see if we reduce the similarity just a slight bit. Let's see if we pull this over. And actually, that's not too bad. Let's go with the smoothness and bring it down a little. And there we go. That actually looks good. That isn't too bad. Yeah. I do have a little slight halo around it, so I might have to bring the smoothness down a little bit more. There we go. But then it brings up that static, and the static is actually, that was a similarity, sorry about that. There we go. So the static, where is the static coming from? I don't know, actually. Is that good? That's not bad, to tell you the truth. It just has a little static on my hair. That's the reason why I like wearing that. Besides the fact that I have receding hairline a little. Let's see. It's all about trying to get rid of as much imperfections as possible to give people a better quality viewership. Let's see. Can't do it like that. And I think that's not bad. We can deal with that. Slight bit static going on. I don't know. What do y'all folks think? Think it's pretty decent? I think it's decent. Oh, I do have like a rim around everything, but the green is gone, right? That's gone. And let's try one more time. What we'll do now is try the color key. Let's see the color key. Maybe I could use that to do something as well. Bring down the brightness on it. Let's see what the color key can do. Let's go back to the chroma key and reduce. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's probably the light. Yeah, we'll just have to deal with that. That's the only thing that I have to deal with is that fact. So I got the color key on. I have the chroma key on. What's the difference actually between chroma key and color key? Well, the only thing I could tell is that the chroma key is mainly for removing the background. You can use the color key to do it as well, but I don't know, I haven't seen too much of a big difference. What I'm doing here is deactivating the color key and then bringing it back. Let's try this other chroma key. That really takes out my light. That's a dark one. And that one is no good. Okay. So let's go back to this color key and see what we can do with the gamma. Change my color a little bit. There we go. That's not bad. I actually like that. So we have a slight static problem. Look at that. I can make myself almost invisible, see-through, using the color key. That's interesting. And then do that again. Let's bring this all the way back and see what it does. It definitely doesn't help too much in removing that static stuff. I wish I could find something that could help me do that. Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, I could deal with that too. Alright, so I'm done playing with that. I just wanted to play with it and see how far I can take it. But I think that's the best that I can do for now. I'm not having any distortion, any problems. If I go too far outside of the spectrum, see, look at that. Alright, so what I have to do is move back a little further so you can't really see it. That is the trick. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So I actually like that. That worked well. Let me get a little bit more makeup. Play with this a little bit more. I'll bring the controls of OBS to y'all folks so you can see all that I was doing. I just wanted y'all folks to see what could be done. Ow. That wasn't good. I hit my eyeball with the makeup. Look at that. Epic fail. It's funny. Alright, so let's go and smudge this in a little. There you go. Not bad. How about the scar? We'll leave the scar. And the freckle, we'll leave the freckles too. Alright. Now, if I actually went and cut my hair, then it would really make it look a lot better. But I can deal with this. This is not bad. Now, for those who are brand new to YouTube, this is the OBS Open Broadcasting Software Studio that I'm using to remove my background. I'm in a total virtual realm. As you can see, that's a static shot behind me that I'm using as my background. So maybe I was into photography. Like I said, I like to network with photographers, most definitely with flower photographers, because I love flowers. If I was talking about photography and trying to basically cover anything dealing with photography, I can bring in little tiny screens next to me using OBS, and I can show you that real quick. Let me go in and show you the display capture where I'll get it from. I'm going to get a video and then bring it in. So let's go to display capture. Right now that display capture is not functioning. I don't know why. So let's go and try to get another display capture. Let's see. Display capture 2. That one's not the one I want. Let's get rid of that. I guess display capture 1 is the one that's activated today. It's so silly, it like hops around from one to the next. Let's go, there we go. So I'll use this display capture and I'll bring out folks over to Pixabay.com. A public domain, by the way, that's actual public domain location. Hold on one second, let me bring this to studio mode so you don't see the transition. Put this over, bring this down, and then I'll transition y'all folks in. Alright, here we go. I could have did all that in the background. Of course you're getting to hear my mouse and all that because I'm not editing it, like I said. So let's go to Pixabay. Those things you can learn from previous videos. If you want to try any of those videos, look in the upper right corner. There's going to be an eye there that'll help you get to those videos to learn how to use the OBS Studio's actual studio mode. Let's go into flower photography. I'm typing into the search field to find videos for this particular purpose that I was telling you about. So say I wanted to bring this one or that one. I can bring both actually. So let's click on it, and then we're gonna go pause it, free download, and we'll download the 1080 whatever. Or actually, you know what, we'll just go for the smaller size, 1280 by 720. Since we don't have to stress it and worry about it too much. Now let's move this to videography. Put that in there. The back button. Bring this one in. Do the same thing. Download. Come on. Open. Let's open this. Show this folder. Okay, there we go. So that one's in there too. Sorry about that. And now what we'll do, I'll do something really cool. I'll merge these like that straight onto OBS. This is a trick that y'all folks probably don't know. Let's go here and copy it directly into OBS. Let's see if it went in. Nope, it didn't work in studio mode, so let's get out of studio mode. It actually worked onto the regular palette. So let's see, it only brought one then. We'll put this here and then we'll get the other one. Let's go back over here and bring this one. And that's behind it, I believe. Is it? No. So it didn't bring that one over. Why not? Oh, this is a different file type. Let's go to properties. This is a move. Oh, okay. So it's a QuickTime file type. It won't move over. I don't think it handles QuickTime. videos. So I'm only going to be able to use one. Let's get rid of the display capture, and there we go. So what we'll do, I'll resize it. Hold on one second. I'm going to take y'all out into studio mode, fix those problems that I have. Let's see. Loop this, okay, and then go into video capture, upsize, upscale, and then transition that in. There we go. So now y'all folks are getting to see the effect. So say I was talking about this, I can have it right there, and that would be effective right there. So I just wanted y'all folks to get an idea of what you can create. You can have a show that you're hosting using OBS. You can do a lot of different stuff and pull off some magic, screen magic, all because of the power of green screen and chroma key. And I like my hat. I like using my hat because it stands out a lot better because of the shape of the hat. It actually comes out a lot better. But eventually I'm going to just start using my regular hair once I cut my hair and make it look pretty decent. So there you go. I was just looking at the screen, by the way. When you're performing these videos, you definitely, when you're demonstrating, you want to talk to the lens of the camera. I call it the eye of the camera. Some other people do as well. But you definitely want to focus on the lens, and then you can focus on the content and maybe transition out onto what the content is all about. And I'll show you that part. Let's go into studio mode, and then we'll transition this out, transform, stretch the screen, and then it can be focused on that, and then you can bring it back. Talking about whatever the content is there, yada yada, and then you resize it and bring it back, sort of transition, and that creates the illusion that it actually transitioned out and back in. So I don't know if your folks like what you're seeing here. This is the build-up process of how to use OBS. I'm just showing y'all through talking about it. If you want to learn more, much more, you can try my series. I'll put in the bottom of this video's description area a playlist, and also in the upper right corner you can get that link. There's a little tiny eye that you should see right at this very moment, and then you can click it and go there, and that'll bring you to my archive series for OBS. I actually curate videos onto it, not just my own videos, but I also curate other creators, YouTube creators, who know how to use OBS pretty well and at least can explain it in detail well enough for y'all folks to learn the basics to it and more intermediate to advanced level. Right now I believe I've reached an advanced level when it comes to the removal of the background, because that's not really that easy if you don't have the greatest setup. And in my very next video I'm going to show y'all folks my setup in my room, because I actually set this up in my bedroom, and I think it really does stand out a great deal. I don't know if y'all folks liked it, but there you go. Joe, love and peace to all. I'll see you next time. In the very next video I'll be doing more of the reveal of showing you how the tools work on OBS as well, in conjunction with creating this kind of effect, you know, virtual effect, virtual world set or whatever. And other than that, that's all I got. Let's put this out and end the session with a really awesome bang. Thanks a lot for watching. Joe, love and peace to all. I'll see you next time in these sessions, virtual sessions, whatever kind of video tutorials that I have to offer. I'm also going to be doing a whole bunch of series that I've been talking about. I have coming in November, I have the YouTube crash course series that's going to reemerge, starting with the copyright, YouTube copyright laws, and trying to help people to understand how copyright works on YouTube, so you can actually have a longer stay on YouTube, and you can actually live long and prosper as a YouTube creator with longevity, not short-term lived success and then you crash and burn. You don't want that. I'm also going to be covering the community guidelines so more and more people can understand what the community is all about on YouTube, how to create a community, and also how to respect the community so that you don't get hit with community violations and fall off track and really get your reputation screwed on YouTube, and then you end up getting violations, hit with violations, and then losing your account as well. So other than that, I'm out. Peace. And feel free to hit the thumbs up, feel free to subscribe, feel free to share my videos socially across multiple platforms if you choose. It's all good. And that's all I got. Peace.